Hi, welcome to Showbuzz. As I promised you, we're always out on the scene where all the exciting stuff is going on with the celebrities, people making film, TV, music happen to make your life much more enjoyable. Now tonight we are at the Spice nightclub in Hollywood, California. This is the site of the premiere party for the Britannia music video. Sitting with me, the lady to the left, the beautiful young girl that you remember from all her wonderful film performances. It's Miss Linda Blair.
Howdy.
How
you doing?
Very good. How are you doing tonight?
I'm doing great. Happy to be here.
Happy to be here with you. And I notice you've got someone on your left-hand side.
Howdy.
Now that's original. Oh, okay. Sitting next to Linda Blair is the famous film director Bryan. Now, Bryan, rumor has it that you are partially responsible for this music video. You actually directed it and co-produced it?
Yes, I did.
Tell us a little bit about Britannia. I know you guys are both friends of the band and very much involved in this process and in this. Don't look now.
He's friends with the band.
Now, who's pointing fingers around here?
You'll meet the band and you'll be friends
Yes.
with the band. Yeah.
Okay. Actually, the band is very cute, so you will like the band. The band is
I've seen some of the band. The band is cute.
And wait until you hear the band. Bryan, tell us a little bit about Britannia and how it was doing the video. And I want to just give you a teaser here that we do have a special section tonight, the making of the Britannia music video. So you'll actually be able to see behind the scenes the crazy antics of Bryan on the set, directing a crew of 40 women.
That was tough.
Yeah. One of the biggest challenges of his career, I can assure you, along with the rock band Britannia. And these guys are very, very talented, and they sound good, too. Bryan, tell us a little bit about the band and how it was working with them on the video.
Wow, that's a loaded question. Well, the band, they're great. They're very talented. This is their first music video, and I heard their song, and I told them I'd like to do their video. And I think it really shows the band in their best light. It shows that they've got a lot of personality, they're fun, their music's great, and I think that this video is going to open a lot of doors for them.
It really should, because not only are they extremely talented, but they're personable guys. They're very nice-looking guys, very, kind of a clean-cut look to them, and great energy. I mean, the video is very upbeat and fun, and, so I think it'll be a real good one for people to watch. Now, you can look for the music video of Britannia on MTV or VH1. Of course, Britannia is going to be performing around town, so you got to make sure you got your eyes on the news, and especially on Showbuzz, because we always keep you informed on everything going on. Now, Linda.
Gloria.
Girlfriend, what's going on here? I understand you were on the small tube just recently here with some guest star appearances.
Oh, yes. I did Married with Children.
Doing what you love best, comedy.
Yes, I love comedy. It took me about 10 years to break into comedy. And now people realize, I think after Repossessed, people saw that. You have to have a sense of humor to be in this business, right?
Yeah, I mean, sometimes they think, oh, she's so serious, she's a dramatic actress, can she handle comedy, or is she even interested in comedy? But comedy can be so much fun, especially when you're doing it, because you've got a natural knack for it.
Oh, thanks. What do you want?
Well, actually, now that you mention it, no.
No, but I love it. And I mean, especially with the films that I've done, it took me a long time to have a sense of humor about them because they were so dramatic. But then once I found out who I was and what I was doing, I grew up on like Lucille Ball and Carol Burnett and all this, and they're like my idols. And it's reactionary comedy, which is different. But I want to do things like what Robin Williams is doing. He's doing both comedy and drama.
Oh yeah, and
that's what I want.
Yeah, and he's so strong. He's such an intense person that he's so believable no matter what he's doing. He just totally falls into that character and brings it out. Now, if you had your preference for your next project, and the reason why I say this is that we get a lot of producers and directors watching this show, and if you happen to be watching, this is the true story. Linda will give you the scoop, what she wants to do next. If you happen to have something going on there, you might want to call her about this. What would you like to do next? Would you like to take on another comedy or a drama?
Right now, what I'm trying to do, I've got 2 feature films that I'm trying to get off the ground that I think are excellent.
Are these ones that you've written or you're producing them?
One of them, pretty much put together myself. I mean, I did not plan to write it, but I've sort of written it at this point, but I want to bring on other writers. Okay.
Good.
And then the other one is already written, and it's amazing. It is, I think it's amazing.
Oh, wow.
I think it would be a very big commercial film. The other one is a film for me to come out. It's like a personality piece. It's drama, it's comedy, it's like something that the top women are doing right now. But in the meantime, I think what we're going to do is a comedy. Do you remember Murray Langston, who's the unknown comic?
Yeah, oh, absolutely,
And
yeah.
Pat Paulson, Johnny Dark, Cheech Marin, Harvey Korman, and I'm not sure who else, but it's like, it's
Wow.
slapstick comedy. We did a film called Night Patrol and Up Your Alley.
Night Patrol and Up Your Alley? Okay.
Right, and this will be like the third one. This is called Night Patrol 2, and...
Oh, now, wait a minute. Now, that is an original title, Night Patrol 2.
So the people know that it's that kind. It's total slapstick,
Oh, great.
and it's so I think that's what we're getting ready to do first. But because the other ones are really big films, and this one is easy to just put it out, and it's funny, and people Murray is great.
Yeah, exactly. And, you know, the thing about slapstick comedy, too, is that people all over the world that speak different languages can relate to the sight gags.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, I mean, our comedy is a little different than what you see over in Europe or in, Great Britain. I mean, the English humor is a lot different, but the slapstick comedy translates in any language.
That's right. That's right.
A smile is a smile in any language, any place in the country.
It's like, I think, what Jerry Lewis is the #1 comedian in France. They love Jerry, and that's all the sight gags. It's all, him tripping over, tripping over himself and everything else.
He's totally silly.
So, yeah, no, they do. I know the Europeans enjoy that kind of comedy.
Right.
So, anyway, that's what I think we're doing.
Wow, and she's got a total all-star cast on that. So that one's called Night Patrol 2?
Yeah, it'll have another title as well, but
Okay.
for now.
Before now, Night Patrol 2. Now, as you know, Showbuzz prides itself on bringing you the latest, the inside scoop, before anyone else knows about it. Who else have you been talking to about this, Linda?
Who else have I been talking to about
Yeah,
it?
I mean, have you told the people on Entertainment
No, you're
Tonight about this?
number one. I waited just to talk to you.
Oh, see, now this gives us a really nice feeling. Let me assure you, the word is out now. Be looking for this young lady because she's got it going on. Night Patrol 2 coming out just as soon as they can get all this all-star cast together. That's going to be difficult getting everybody free at the same time. But
Oh, no, I think that's pretty set to go in a few weeks.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Oh, very good.
So there's that, but the dramas are what I really want. They're the pieces to bring my career back into what I want, because people are like, where have you been? And I mean, I'm around, I'm working all the time, but some of the films go to Europe or the Latin countries, cable, and so I need a really mainstream piece. So I decided to open my own production company and go for it, just like you're doing.
Oh, she's telling on me.
Yeah, that's right, and I'm going to run through the background.
Hey, I'll do yours if you'll do mine.
Okay, got a deal.
Now you know she has a comic edge if she'll go along with that one. Oh, great. Hey, tell me about the one that you've written, because this sounds really interesting. Is that a drama, the one that you've written?
It's actually about a professional rider. I used to train and show horses, hunters and jumpers, and it's about a professional Grand Prix rider. And it's the ups and downs of trying to be the best that you can be in life. And when people tell you, oh, you should stop, you're not the best, and the fight that's inside of us, don't kill somebody's dreams. And it's her dream to be the best, and she works and struggles hard, and she achieves, in the line. It's like Rocky, but it's about the horses. Yeah.
It'll be nice to see a film that talks about women, overcoming and getting out there and being strong, because typically those films have always been more macho-based films, like the Rockies and all that kind of film. So, and I think you're the perfect lady to play off that role. Absolutely.
Well, thank you very much.
Great. Well, we are going to be looking forward to seeing Linda Blair and a lot of her new adventures. Now, I've got to tell you, we're going to ask her about this, and I'm kind of cheating by telling it to you first, but I'm going to see if I can get us an invitation to go on the set, do some interviews with herself and Harvey and some of the other all-star comedians when she does Night Patrol 2. And that way you'll really get the scoop, see what goes on the set. It's always fun. It's always crazy to be around wonderful talent like this. What do you say?
Absolutely. You're in the door.
All right. Linda, thank you so much, and I'm glad you're able to come out here. What do you think about Britannia? They're an awful talented band.
I'm at a disadvantage because I haven't seen the video. That's why I came tonight, so that I could see the video.
Ah, You're going to love it. You're going to love it. I
I've
know.
heard great things about him, so I'm all excited.
That's very cool. Well, I know you and Bryan go back a ways and such.
Absolutely. We did a movie a couple years back, and he's great to work with. I call him the next Spielberg. I think he's very, very talented. So the video should be great.
Absolutely. Good deal. Well, thank you for talking with us.
You're welcome.
Always fun to see you, and have a great time tonight. I'll let you get back to your dance partner out there. We've got some music going on, if you haven't heard, in the background. It is happening here at Spice tonight for the premiere of the music video for Britannia. Stay with us. Hey, as we promised you, I am out with the crew from Britannia. I've got the 5 band members here.
We're not the crew. We are the performers. The crew is doing the stage work.
No, that's the roadies. Don't they call those guys roadies?
Well, if you pay them, but they pay us to work with us, so you don't call them roadies.
They got promoted to crew.
No. As you can tell, these guys have got a very successful career ahead of them. We were lucky enough to be a part of it tonight at the premiere of their music video for Runnin' at Spice Club in Hollywood. Hey, you guys were definitely hot going on there. How did this whole thing come about? How did you guys first meet? And
Well, they were hot. We were hot because the air conditioning wasn't working too well. So
these Southern California nights in these hot, smoky clubs. No, seriously, how did you guys meet?
Eric and Gino and I were in a band several years ago that ventured out here from Florida. It broke up. We had 5 or 6 different names. We had to change it, of course, every time we did a bad show. So
If the review came in slightly disfavorable, they're like, wait a minute, we might miss the booking next month. We better change this.
yeah, so we fired Eric, and Eric went back home. Then Gino fired me from the band, and then Gino rehearsed with the band for about a year and a half and didn't do a show. So meanwhile, Eric and I got back together back in Florida, came out here and hooked up with these two. Actually, Scott was just our sound engineer, and he was our head roadie, and then.
So he paid us more money to go out on the road.
Oh,
So I bought my way into the band.
no, wait a minute. Scott, first off, you are much too good looking to be a roadie.
Well, that's how I felt, but these guys disagreed with me, So it took a while, and we had the old bass player taken care of, and now I'm in.
Our old bass.
Oh, no! Disappearing bass player here.
Yeah, it was called Marriage.
It was monstrous.
Now, wait a minute. Now, what does marriage do for a rock and roll career? Does it really put an end to it? I mean, touring must be difficult.
Yeah, it was Yoko Ono. No, but in all seriousness, he's better off. We're better off, and it's working out great. And we just brought Scotty in tonight. You don't believe it was Scotty's first show with us.
Wait a minute. This was your very first show with him, Scotty?
Yeah, this was my very first show live ever. So, yeah.
Were you nervous up there at all?
Oh, no, not at all. No.
What is it like working with these guys? I mean, they're like a tight family here.
Well, I mean, I've been with them for a year and a half.
Oh, but this is just your first live performance.
Right, yeah. I mean,
Okay.
we were on the road.
Normally they keep you guys in the basement with the padded walls and the soundproofing and all that. But this is the first time out in front of the whole.
I get the padded walls on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Yeah, he takes.
We split the room. Yeah. It's a band thing.
Oh God. Okay. Now, for everybody that doesn't know, everybody tell your names and your position. I love doing this.
Favorite position?
Your favorite. I love doing this. This is a very hard job. Don't try these stunts at home. Starting from the left and working around to the right.
Gino,
Stand up.
Gino.
guitar, person.
Gino, Mr. Guitar, he knows how to strum. His favorite number and his favorite position on the football team. Okay, next.
John Eric, and I play keyboards on good days, and
And messes up intros on bad ones.
Oh, no. Okay.
tell everybody, Jeff.
Oh. Now, Jeffrey here is on my left-hand side.
Yeah, I'm Jeff Jeffries, and I sing and dance and try to keep these guys well paced.
This boy really does dance. Now, Jeff, did your parents think you were going to be a stutterer or something to give you a name like that, Jeff Jeffries?
Well, no, it's a fake name. But
I'm telling.
Hey, well, Axel, that's not his real name, and so Jeff Jeffries isn't my real name.
White's
so.
Elton John, and yeah, everybody's got different names.
So you're supposed to find that out. You're not supposed to know that.
I owe too much money, so I got to change my name. So I don't want him to come after me when I make some money someday.
Let me save some fans some trouble here. Do not look up Jeff Jeffries in the Hollywood directory. You won't find him. It's not him. But you can come out to all the club dates. These guys are going to be touring. Their video, which we're going to show you in just a few minutes. We're also going to show you the making of the running video. Talk about fun. These guys got it going on. We are going to show you that. You're going to be able to see these guys. Oh, yeah, I know.
You know what you're doing. I'm sorry. I just blew a good setup.
Oh,
These guys were giving us puppy dog eyes.
What do you think?
Wanted to be on
Oh, I know, and they're so wonderful and cute. Wonderful warm fuzzies here. Do I need a co-host on this show here? Remind me of my venue. Okay, yes. And to my right-hand side.
I am Brett Myers. I beat things. I'm the drummer.
This boy has rhythm. Yeah, and show us your hands. The other side. The other side. See,
it's all the same.
look at, he really works hard.
Yeah.
Working hard for a living.
At home.
I work hard.
Yeah, it's a whole different scenario on stage. Oh no! And the newest band member to the far side.
I'm Scott Gowdy, and I hold down the bottom end, and that's what I do.
And you're a part-time roadie.
No, I'm a full-time band member now. I've ceased and desisted all my roadie obligations, and therefore we're having other roadies come in and they pay us, and they can, and they're taking my position. So.
Good.
Yeah.
I'm glad to have it, and I'm sure these guys are glad to have you with them too, Scotty.
Scott will still be the bus driver, which he was last year.
Wait a minute, is this like the Partridge Family bus here? I mean, come on, what is the bus like?
We took turns.
Driving the bus.
Yeah. Whether it got out of first gear or never got out of gear.
Oh no.
Or we ran into some bridge in the middle of the Bronx,
Oh.
But that's another show.
Now, the only reason why these guys were taking turns driving the bus is that the Learjet was temporarily out of gas, okay? So, don't worry, the guys are looking good. They've got good management. I talked to their manager.
The last Learjet we saw was the Taco Bell down at down John Wayne that you and I cleaned last year.
Yeah, we scrubbed Motley Crue's last year too, actually.
Oh no. Hey, I want to ask you guys a little bit about your music. Do you guys write your own music, and who collaborates on it? Do some of the...
Yeah,
Everybody. Everyone.
Okay, now how does this start? Do you start with the lyrics, or does one of you come up with a melody line and then you lay in the...
No formula, no method. It's just everything is every way which we can, everything possible.
If you're doing a jam session and doing a practice and such, does one of you suddenly say, hey, I was thinking about this, what about da-da-da-da-da?
Oh yeah, that happens all the time.
If we can afford a practice session, we'll try that sometime. Usually it's in our bedrooms, like,
seriously. Seriously, these guys love to joke and such, but they've got a lot of talent going on. This is just the beginning of some big national and international exposure for this band. They've been working hard for a long, long time. This music video is phenomenal. Of course, you guys had a fabulous director, great producing staff on that.
Yeah, Mr. Bryan Stoller directed. I guess you're gonna talk to him.
Yeah. And we're gonna show you running right now, so you can see these guys in the scene. Then we're going to go behind the scene.
Get ready.
And
fasten your seatbelts.
we're gonna see if we can catch these guys doing a costume change backstage for you. No, I'm only teasing. Let's take a quick peek at Runnin', and we'll be right back with Britannia. So you stay with us. This is Runnin'.
Ooh, yeah. Just a long-haired country boy back here across the creek. Had enough of the corn-fed girls, now the knit's at his feet. So he packed his bag, put on his rags, kissed his mom on the cheek. Had enough of the country town, the city's finding me. But it's a long, long way, and I can't wait another day. Street light, stop light, running the dough. Highway to turn, ready to go. Yeah, yeah.
I'm very much looking forward to seeing the video on MTV VH1. Can't wait to hear the whole album. We were privy to a 45-minute set that these guys played live here tonight at Spice, and let me tell you, the crowd was going wild. You guys had people on the dance floor. You got it going on.
Yeah, well, our managers did a good job of kind of corralling them in the place and getting, pushing them up front and giving them money to.
The security was very good about keeping people off the stage. Like normally they get on stage and and they get in our way, but they were really good about dragging them off by their hair. That was really good. I felt good about that.
Speaking of dragging off by their hair here, my goodness, I think I've got more long hair at this table than anywhere else in the room here.
And this is the thing, I wanted us not to be a hair band when we first started out. That's why Eric and I, we maintain very conservative, corporate image. And these guys, these guys just blew it for us. So.
Hey, now, really, Jeff, the important thing is as long as you guys don't use hairspray, aerosol hairspray.
Well, Eric does when he makes rocket fuel. Eric uses
Right. Yeah, that's classified.
It's still bad for the ozone layers.
I always promise you the inside scoop on Showbuzz. Sometimes you get more than you really want to know when you watch this show. But speaking of more than you really want to know, I teased you earlier, told you we were going to take you backstage for the making of a music video. This is serious stuff here. These guys cranked it out 2 days solid doing this music video, and you can see the results. We just showed you the results, but let's go backstage, take a look at Britannia as they're performing in the music video. We'll talk to some of the dancers that were featured on the music video.
Yeah, and we just like to say that our work was the easy work. Everybody else that really contributed, they had the tough job, and they were the ones that were sweating out in the desert, and without them, it would have looked like a home movie. So we're very appreciative of those people's efforts.
Yeah! Woo! All right. Well, thank you very much, Britannia. Best of luck to all you guys.
Thank you.
I hope to see you again. Yeah. The next time you see these guys, you might be among 45,000 other people in a huge stadium, because that's where these guys are going. So
come to our show next week in Eagles Nest, Montana.
Oh, Eagles Nest. I'll put on my hiking boots, Jeff, and I'll be out there.
At the Bill Hickory Club.
I thought we were playing Wing Daddies.
Oh.
That's next week.
Hey,
I'm sorry.
Running, it says they're a small town boy, so it'll fit in. But you stay with us on Showbuzz, because we'll be back with you with more for you. And give a big hello to everybody.
Western Britannia. It's monstrous. Britannia rules the waves.
Yes. See, he always has a career as an actor, as a backup here, too. So he sings, he dances, he acts. What more can you ask for? Looks good, sounds good.
Monstrous.
Talking with Britannia live at Spice Nightclub in Hollywood, California. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you.